Hi everyone, my name is Aditya, and those of you who are watching me for the first time, I'm a research scholar in the area of human resource management, and I create content around mental health, happiness, meaningfulness, career, and many more other topics. In this particular video, I'm specifically going to talk about the 4-step process to get a job. Now, if you are in the final year of your college, or if you are a fresher who has recently graduated from any of the bachelor or master program, this video is going to be super relevant for you. So let's start the video. So the first and foremost thing is to have a CV. Now, something which is commonly called as biodata, but in the professional parlance, it is called as curriculum vitae or resume. Now, resume is a 1 to 2 page document which basically shows your entire journey, your academic and your personal journey. It basically encapsulates your academic credentials as well as your co-curricular and extracurricular achievements. So I'll talk about it in detail. So basically you have to create 1 to 2 page document wherein you have to arrange everything in the chronological order. The first thing is to be your academic details, wherein your details like class 10th, class 12th, your graduation or your masters if in case you have to mention all the details, that what were the percentages, which board were you from, and what was the name of the school or the university. Having mentioned all of that in 4 to 5 lines, then you can come to the extracurricular and the co-curricular achievements. You might have a lot of points to mention in this particular section, but you might also be feeling that you have not done a lot of things during your school or college, you were not aware about this, or maybe you were focused too much into studies, or maybe you were just a regular guy who did not take much interest in a lot of extracurricular or co-curricular achievements. So I think if you will take a moment to think upon your school or the college journey, I'm sure there will be a lot of points to mention, even if you do not have anything substantial to mention in this particular segment. Now, what I'm talking about, after the academic details are mentioned, in the co-curricular or extracurricular details, whatever you feel was your top achievement, you can mention that at the top, or maybe you can follow the chronological order. Whatever was your recent achievement, you can mention that at the top, and then you can follow the timeline. But if in case you do not have a lot of things to mention, you can think about things like what was your percentage or your position in your class while you were in maybe school or in college. If you feel that you were in their top 5% of the students, you can mention this as one of the achievement. You might feel that okay, you could not top the exam or class, but again, being there in top 5 or top % of the class is also not an underachievement. It is a good thing that you have done, so that you can put this as one of the achievement. If in case you participated in some of the events, you could not win the first or the second or the third prize, but again you were there in the consolation list. Again, this becomes one of the achievement. You can mention it that okay, you participated, you have a certificate of participation, you can include that. So likewise, maybe even if I'm talking about those cases wherein the number of achievements you feel are not substantial or not enough, there if you try and pick maybe 4 or 5 academic or co-curricular achievements, you'll be able to find out. If you have a lot many, great, you can mention them. Those of the achievements if you feel are not relevant, maybe some of the achievements you got in class 2nd or 3rd which you feel as of now are not really relevant, particularly for any of the job as such, you can ignore them. But maybe from class 8th, 9th onwards, you can pick and choose whatever achievements that you have to put in the CV. The next comes is the position of responsibility. So let's say you were a prefect or a captain or vice captain, house captain. During your school days, you can mention that. In the college, if you had conducted any of the event, if you were a part of any of the organizing committee, feel proud in mentioning all of that in your position of responsibility, because that shows that you have the leadership qualities, because you have already proven that during your school or college time. So for any of the company, you will be a great asset. Then comes your hobbies section, wherein you can list down some of the things like what you like to do in your leisure time. It could be writing, it could be traveling, it could be blogging, it could be maybe calligraphy or designing, painting, singing, whatever is your hobby, you can mention that. If you feel that you do not have any hobby, first is you can try and cultivate one, or maybe think around that what you do in your free time, right? After the position of responsibility in hobbies section, then comes your maybe details like email ID and the phone number. You can put it at the top as well once you mention your name, and before your academic details come, you can mention there as well, or in the at the beneath of all the details, you can mention your personal details like email ID and the phone number. So this is first thing. I've given you a brief about curriculum vitae or the resume. This is the must document whenever you're thinking of applying to any of the company.